What's up, bitches? This is Silent Rob. Just going home after getting some food, and somebody sent me a video about our good buddy Movie Blob, big fat dumbass. I mean, whatever you guys want to call him. And for those that don't know who this guy is, you're lucky. But basically, this guy's been on YouTube and various other mediums for years. And I've never understood this guy's appeal at all, like to anyone, besides simps and people, like complete utter losers. He appeals to people like that. So basically, what this guy, he's just a big fat slob that gets up there and reviews movies. But he's one of those like go against the grain type people. He does it on purpose to get attention. And the biggest thing about this guy is his attitude. He's one of those full-on Trump derangement crazy people who talks about that shit constantly. Is always simping for every single, that Sarkeesian bitch. That one woman was trying to fucking completely neuter video games and was saying how sexist video games are. He simps for that shit. He loves it. He eats it up. I think in his mind, he thinks at some point if he simps enough and he kisses up to a lot of these, female activists and shit, that at one point maybe, they'll toss him a scrap of pussy. Because he loves scraps. Looking at him, it looks like he eats quite a few scraps, possibly out of the dumpster behind the Arby's. I don't know. He looks like he's a fan of that because this guy is just a dumbass, dude. And that's his whole shtick, is basically, a female rights crusader movie reviewer who looks like he looks like he fucking eats 40 pounds of Arby's a day. He's all about the fucking triple stack max and shit. Dude, he loves that shit. And the thing about this guy is recently this Cuties movie has come out on fucking Netflix. I mean, you guys all know about this movie. It's fucking filth, disgusting ass bullshit. That we live in a society nowadays that is trying to be accepting of every single little thing everybody does, every little mental illness that people have. And now, a lot of these kitty diddlers think that this is their time. Okay, this is their time to shine. They're accepting every other fucking thing in the entire world. Now's our time to be accepted. And, a film like Cuties just, invigorates motherfuckers like that. Because, I haven't seen this movie, but I've seen, clips of it and reviews and stuff, and apparently, it's disgusting. Half-dressed fucking little prepubescent girls dancing around in skimpy clothes. No matter how you really swing that, motherfucking pedophiles, that's an appetizer platter for those motherfuckers, dude. They love that shit. And it just doesn't need to exist. There's no real reason for something like that to exist. And the girls that were in this movie could not consent on any of this because they aren't old enough to do so. So the director had them do a lot of this stuff, and they shouldn't be doing in the first place. Well, people come out bashing this movie, rightly so. Not professional critics, because professional critics eat that shit up. Because that's just the kind of society we live in nowadays. But, that's why comedy movies are basically dead, because we can't laugh at ourselves anymore. We can't sit here and, poke fun at people like we used to. We can't make a movie like Blazing Saddles anymore. I would literally give everybody a fucking brain hemorrhage nowadays. But we can make a movie featuring half-dressed little fucking prepubescent girls dancing around in skimpy clothing. And that's the greatest thing since sliced fucking bread to some of these movie critics. But anybody with a brain, and everybody isn't drinking the fucking lip sauce, is coming out not liking this shit. Except our good buddy Movie Blob, who of course thinks it's the fucking goddamn best thing since the Triple Whopper at fucking Burger King, dude. 3 pieces of meat on this sandwich is the best thing ever to him, dude. Jesus Christ. So he comes out fucking defending it. And here, if you guys didn't know, he actually does articles and movie reviews for The Escapist. Well, The Escapist has cut that big motherfucker loose and everybody's fucking dogpiling on him and basically getting what he deserves at this point. But he wants to come out and say that, no, it has nothing to do with, me back, my endearing love for this fucking Cuties movie, or the fact that he's having people false flag channels that criticize him in any conceivable way. And he doesn't even like hide it or anything. He doesn't hide the fact that he's, he just puts it on his Twitter like, anybody who hates me, flag them. Like it's mind blowing. It's a crazy world we live in anymore. It really is. It's a crazy world that we live in, that a song from like the 50s called Baby It's Cold Outside, talking about a guy flirting with a girl, trying to get her to stay with him for the night instead of going out in the cold, can be considered basically rape. But Cardi B can release a song called WAP, otherwise known as Wet Ass Pussy, talking about her drippy, wet, fucking nasty ass, flappy Arby's pussy, and everybody just hails it as a fucking masterpiece. I've seen kids 12 years, I can't even be 12 years old, in cars next to me. I'll look over and these motherfuckers are jamming to WAP. Okay? This song's on the radio. Granted, it's heavily edited, but it's there. It's gonna get kids to want to listen to this song in its unedited form. It's disgusting. But that's completely acceptable, but Baby It's Cold Outside is the Antichrist. It's fucking insane, dude. Like, at a certain point, this shit needs to fucking end, dude. Like, people need to fucking stop. And, with this election coming up, it's a lose-lose situation, dude. Nobody wins in this election coming up. Either Trump wins and we hear 4 more years of bitching and moaning, okay, from these fucking crybabies, or Biden wins, and then the country is going to be fucked up, but everybody's going to act like it's not. So we're just going to fucking sit here while everything burns around us. But at least it's not Trump doing it, right? That's it. This is what we have to look forward to in less than a month. So it's crazy, dude. And Movie Bob is just a prime example of people that perpetuates this thinking, and and fucking, this is a guy that does not want free thinking. This is a guy that wants conformity. He's all about that. And he's a piece of shit, dude. I mean, it's not even so much like all the shit that he does, it would be bad enough, but this guy, like, his personality, everything, dude. He's one of those people that thinks he can just say big words and everybody can think he's like, so fucking smart and shit. No, not so much, dude. His personality's the worst. He's an absolute spaz. His fucking reviews are fucking shit. But the attention he gets are from these simps that they think they can simp for these activists and, female activists and shit. And then at some point they think maybe they'll throw him a bone, dude, because they got no personality and no chance in hell of ever getting pussy on their own, that this is the only thing they got, dude. They're one of those motherfuckers that go out with the acoustic guitar out in the park, okay, singing fucking songs, trying to serenade these fucking women. They go to the fucking marches with all the fucking activists, just hoping and praying one day that they'll get just a slice of pussy thrown their way, dude. Ain't gonna happen, bro. But I just wanted to talk about this fool. I'm gonna be streaming here after I eat. Silent Rob, out.